Alright, stage 4 of 2020 British Grand Prix. Here we go. Practice 3. It's qualifying day. Hopefully you'll have a great showing, but you never know what can happen in this sport. Or in this game. Before you get ahead of yourself, Michael, we've got one more free practice session to push through. It's time to get into it, right? Because we have extra stage to go through. Alright. What do we have? Goal 1, skipping cost 50 gold, new session, new set of tires, get them to 100% operational temperature before the end of the lap. Alright, so once again, we're gonna start kinda slippery. Alright, recommended PR is up to 120.4 and we're still running stock, so we're at a deficit of some 4 PR points here. And yeah, we are starting at just about 0. Alright, so we know how slippery things get with these cars when there's 0% or single digit. Whoa! That was close. Alright, let's I'm gonna say let's warm up these tires by kinda skidding a little bit. It should speed up the process. And since, once again, you don't see the rank, so we'll use, we'll try to warm up these wheels by skidding a bit more than what I would normally do while trying to keep the car on track. There we go, weaving. About as close as weaving as we're gonna get in Real Racing 3. Alright, so we're up to 78, 79%, 80%. Obviously we have another whole lap to warm up the temperature up to 100% operating temperature, but this way, by warming up the wheels quicker, we actually get to race the car at 100% grip. Or, oh, I guess as soon as you hit 100%, it's done. Okay, so then I guess it's better to warm it up quicker versus slower. So that way, you essentially, once again, spare yourself some service bars. Alright, but the payout is going to be still same as a full lap, just over 10,000. Alright. Now, if you stay out on the track longer, your driver XP generally is higher. So, you know, and this one doesn't even give you your lap time, since you didn't really do a lap. Alright, fine. Goal completion is a goal completion. And let's continue on then. Alright, goal 2, long run simulation. Tire drag will be high. You've got 4 minutes 19 seconds from the start of the next lap to complete 3 laps. Let's see. Considering that each lap should take like minute 20 something, I think. So that it's gonna be enough. I think that should be enough time for us to be able to complete it under the time limit, 4 minutes 19 seconds. I'm assuming as soon as the light turns green. No. Okay, so once we cross the finish line, the countdown will begin. So that is going to be good to know. That's good to know. So 3 laps under 4:19. I think that's plenty of time. But then again, we gotta be aware of that degrading grip. As we see here, we're down to 73 and counting. So the earlier laps, I suppose we should probably try to get done as quickly as we can. So the later laps, possibly final lap, we might end up having to run entirely once again in 0% tires. So earlier we're gonna push hard. I know that was pretty close, but when you push that close, you know you've done your work, because you are carrying a lot of speed to the max, just about. So bouncing from curve to curve, from inside to inside, right? So now the grip down to 40% and counting. And as I said, we're gonna try to push hard in this first lap, and then we may have to start adjusting our braking points and line as the grip starts to take its toll. Alright, so 22%, 21 and counting. So yeah, a little bit more cautious now. And we just need to finish it under 4 minutes, and we got 2 minutes 25 seconds now. So, and we're, I guess, about halfway into the lap 2. So considering 4 minutes and 19 seconds, I think we're in good shape. We'll see how the car handles once we get 0%. Well, yeah, I guess we're finding out now. Alright. So we'll really have to maximize the full track. Swing out wide, cut across, stow. And there we go. Yep, that is, and swing out wide, attack that chicane. A pretty sharp angle. And then we got minute 24 for that lap, so technically we should be able to wrap up this final lap, as I think I had about minute 29, just under minute 30 left on the timer as I started this final lap. Of course, lap 2 we did have some grip at the beginning, while this one we had 0% the entire lap. So alright. And then we'll hug Luffield tight, as we're not concerned about top speed, we're concerned about the time. So minimizing the distance, if you will. And yeah, 0%, I don't have confidence that this car can hold through cops flat out. So letting up on the gas more than how I would under normal circumstances with a full life on those tires. Alright, so now we're down to 25 seconds, 24 seconds as we head over stow, 20 seconds and counting. Alright, final chicane. We're gonna be very cautious. I do not wish to blow it at this point. And down to 7, 6, 5 or so left on the clock, and we are through. Alright, finishing second place. Alright. Not bad for 25. That's including, of course, the pre-lap. So, alright. And 28,750 for those 3 laps around Silverstone Grand Prix, finishing in second place. And right behind our teammate, Valtteri. And pretty close, actually. My lap time, best lap was minute 23 and change, so that was pretty good too. So 3 laps around Silverstone Grand Prix does take out a decent amount of service bars. So anyway, we are through with the goal 2. Let's continue on to goal 3. Alright. What do we have? Get past 6 opponents. So it's gonna be an overtaking challenge. Alright. So PR recommended PR is 121, and now we're up to, I guess, 5 PR point deficit compared to what's recommended. Okay, so once again, starting out with a cold set of wheels. Whoa! Talk about rude awakening. My goodness. Don't worry about releasing me into traffic. Tell me more about, warn me about these cold tires, how slippery they are. Alright, but at least they are warming up pretty quickly, up to 50% already. And this one, we actually get the rank. We're in the 18th place. And I guess we'll need to climb up to, what, 12th place, right? Overtake 6 cars. And 70, just over 80% on tires now. So, alright, oh look at that, we got a whole bunch of opponents kind of getting bunched up, exiting Chapel corner. So perhaps overtaking 6 will be a bit of fun here if I can get like all 6 in one swoop. Okay, maybe not quite all 6, but halfway there. 3 down, and we got 2 more that we can overtake. There we go. P13, now we got 100% grip. Plus, 5 out of 6 overtakes done, so let's see. AlphaTauri. And could I squeeze in? Nope. Not enough space on the inside there, but not here either. How about the next one? Yeah, he's taking off. Come on. Down the straight. As always, I just don't have enough. And there we go. As soon as you make those 6 overtakes, another race is over. Another first place finish. This one, minute 52 and change. Alright, 294 driver XP. So once again, if you stay out on the circuit longer, then your driver XP would be higher. If you made those overtakes quicker, then I guess your driver XP gained would be lower. But yeah, race payout is still 10,950 motorsport dollars. And those aren't the cars that I've overtaken, but since they have to place me in top, I've taken over everybody. Alright, so that'll do it for goal 3. Let's continue on to the last goal of stage 4. Alright, targeting minute 24.9. Not qualifying pace. Remember, your team... some teams aren't pushing as hard. So basically there are going to be slower traffic that we're going to have to manage. Alright, good to know. Alright, so same PR recommended, 121. Same PR on my car, 116. Which is a stock for Mercedes. Alright, so minute 24.9. And I'm assuming that countdown starts once you cross that finish line or start line. Alright, and since they tell you about having to manage the traffic, if you want everybody to kind of clear the way, I suppose you can kind of wait to start the lap, since you got, this is nearly a full 2-lap race. You know, I think we started kind of near the Wellington Straight, right? So, alright, Maggots and Beckett's, generally where you'll find some slow traffic, as the AI bots tend to really overcompensate when they have to maneuver those technical sectors. Alright, and the stow, as we chase down Daniel Ricciardo, Team Renault. Alright, and here we go. Got a nice jump start on the lap. Good speed to start the lap that's gonna count. Alright, we'll push pretty aggressively, since we gotta get it under a certain time limit. And we can kind of compare our lap counter against the countdown clock to see how we're faring. So I don't know if you can. Okay, sector 1 timer kind of got obscured, so kind of hard to see, but try to come in pretty aggressively flat out through cops, as you should, with the full grip on these guys, as we know by now. And 30 seconds left on the clock as we head into Hangar Straight. And I think once you are around, this is gonna be pretty tight. I ideally would have liked to hit still by with some 20 seconds left on the clock, but this time I don't have to worry about fading grip, but I do have to worry about slow traffic. Come on. Okay. Not too bad. Alright. 10th place finish. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Only 119 driver XP gained thanks to finishing 10th, and only 3,000 motorsport dollars for that race payout, which is kind of a letdown, but I guess that's what you get for 10th place finish. But could you have finished any higher rank than 10th place? I suppose I could have possibly taken over the Haas at the end. But anyway, get the car in for service as we wrap up yet another stage here, stage 4. Stage 4 complete, and what are we getting? We are picking up 30,000 motorsport dollars for this stage completion, and there should be some gold payout as well. 10 gold. Alright, not bad. And that's the end of free practice 3. We'll do a debrief and form our strategy for qualifying. Good feeling about today. Well, actually it's gonna be tomorrow, isn't it? That was a great showing for the team. You've definitely proven that the team has some pace in that car. Most of your break and you'll be back out there sooner than you think. Alright, cool. So, contrary to what Eric mentioned, we will have to wait till tomorrow for the qualifying stage, stage 5. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, but for now, that'll do it for the stage 4 here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next stage. Take care.